Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the match everyone has been waiting for. This is the GST IDC. This is Orange versus Mineski in the quarterfinals. What a exciting match. Could not have hoped for more out of this tournament. This is the way the bracket has unfolded. There's just going to be so many exciting, epic matches today. And here we are, quarterfinals, single elimination, a must-win match for both teams. And it is going to be a great match. I can tell now. These guys have a lot of history. They played each other so many times. We're going to hop right into the game. The bands, the picks are underway, and we'll talk in there, guys. This is Mineski Power Color over on the Sentinel team, and over on the Scourge team is Orange Esports from Malaysia. And we're having the bands, the picks underway. For those of you who are new to the GGnet Esports tournament, the way it works is once a month we all get together, the best teams in Southeast Asia, and we play Dota. It's more than that. We have well, initially it was the 16 top teams. Now we have 20 teams. We have qualifiers for 4 more teams. So each month anyone can sign up for these 4 qualifiers. You come, get to compete, and have a chance to join the prestigious GGnet Esports tournament. And we are going to be seeing 20 teams. They get put into 4 different groups of 5 teams. They play each other in the group stage. The top 2 from each group go on to the playoffs, where they are competing for $30,000 altogether in prize money over the period of a year. So a massive tournament, all sponsored by GGnet. GoDz Gamers are providing the media coverage of the event. I'm the commentator for it. I am GoDz, for those of you who don't know me. And this is Mineski versus Orange. These two teams, a lot of history. They played each other a number of times, both online, offline, various different locations, in Thailand, in Philippines, in, I believe, even over, I'm not sure if they've gone to Europe as well. They've gone to Malaysia. They've versed each other at SMM. There's been so many matches between these two teams, and here we are, another one coming your way, guys. We're going to have Orange on the Scourge team. Mushi is doing the picks and bans for them. Woot, the captain for Mineski, over on the Sentinel team. First pick did go to Mushi on the Scourge team, as Mineski do have the Sentinel side, and we saw Naga Siren, DK, Tiny being banned. Some respect bans coming out, as those are some heroes that Mineski are known so well for using. Jay on that Tiny. They love to run the Naga Siren as a carry hero, and that Naga Siren ultimate is so hard to go up against. It's such an annoying spell, and it's so hard to deal with in those teamfight scenarios, not to mention the DK, often in the hands of Jules, although sometimes we'll see the other players also playing it, such as Oa. Is also another hero that is not that fun to go up against when it does get a lot of farm with that Bottle Crow tactics Mineski like to use. Mineski, on the other hand, banning out the Brood, Lycan, and Darkseer. So heroes that Orange like to use that suit their style of play. And good to see these teams sort of responding to what the other team likes to do. As far as the picks and bans go, Mushi, first pick win runner. We see an ES, Queen of Pain in response from Woots. So trademark heroes all around. We'd have Queen of Pain probably soloing that top lane, or possibly at mid lane. CM and ES, the 2 support heroes, being picked up by Mineski. That's going to complete their tri-lane, not complete, sorry, that's going to sort of lay the foundation for their tri-lane. All they need now is the icing on top. Who is going to be their carry hero? Who is going to be the hero that they look to get kill after kill, be aggressive with? Often the way these Filipino teams play, their tri-lane is not where they put their main farmer. Their tri-lane is where they try to be aggressive and get kills. Their main farmers are their solo heroes, the Queen of Pain, and whichever other solo hero they maybe get. We see Slada being banned as a hero that Orange, no, Mineski like to use. They could put that as a solo mid hero. Last game we saw iZone running as solo mid Slada, which caused a lot of problems for inv-red, and ultimately Slada was sort of the main hero that provided the momentum for iZone to win that game. So here we are. A lot of token bans coming out. We see Chaos Knight being banned as well. Orange, on the other hand, haven't really talked too much about what they picked up. Windrunner, Prophet, and Chen. So have not seen any Chen so far in the GEST. It is going to be picked up now by Mushi, and that's going to be running in that jungle. We're going to see Extinct. He is their support player, their jungle hero player on that hero, and it is going to be a Prophet and Winter as well. I believe Winter is likely to play the Prophet. The way Orange like to use these heroes, they like to put that Prophet in the suicide lane. So they'll put Prophet bottom, he'll summon trees to pull the creep wave away, and he'll make it easier for himself to farm. And basically he'll be put there like a Puck or a Windrunner as a suicide lane. They may decide to put the Windrunner at mid then, unless they want to put Windrunner at bottom and the Prophet at mid, but I think it's quite likely to see Prophet in their bottom lane. And these heroes, they've got a lot of synergy. They've got such great ganking potential. Chen can go game. Prophet can TP in, not to mention the Sprout can guarantee a shackle shot hit. So the Prophet plus Windrunner combo is very, very powerful. Not to mention Prophet with a Chen gives a lot of pushing power, and Prophet who can TP in anyway. He can be farming and pushing out a lane and then TP to his team who are pushing with a Chen and provide a lot of power. As we see, look at this. Mineski banning out the Shadow Shaman, not giving the pushing power to Orange, and the Kunkka banned as well. And guys, a Templar Assassin is picked up. Are we going to see a Mushi Templar Assassin? It's about 3-4 years ago, Mushi was most known for his Templar Assassin. It is his most famous hero of all time. The Mushi Linnea, it's kind of how he became famous is by how well he played that hero about 2 or 3 years ago. So we may be seeing him on that hero, or we may see one of the other players. But guys, if this is Mushi, I really hope it is, as we will see what other heroes. What do Mineski do? How do they counter that? How do they deal with this? Going to have to wait and see. Whoops, that's not meant to pop up. As we will see the 4th pick coming up from Mineski, using up quite a bit of their extra time now, as they have got plenty there. It is there to be used, so we will see. Will they go with something a bit obscure? We've seen some very strange picks. We've seen Axe being picked up by Izone. Also a possibility here. Mineski could even run something like an Axe here. Put the Axe maybe against the Templar Assassin, and we will see what will they put against Templar Assassin mid. Mineski have a lot of experience versing this hero. It's so popular in Filipino Dota, so it's quite likely they have ways of dealing with it. They versed it before, and they're probably not going to be too phased by this pick, although maybe it was a hero they wanted to pick up themselves. And it is going to be a Sand King pickup, so we're going to see Sand King running as a solo hero, possibly soloing that middle lane, I want to say, as both CM and Earthshaker are going to be the 2 support hero. That goes without saying. You can play ES as a farmer, but it's not very efficient or effective use of that hero. So Sand King likely going to be soloing that middle lane, or possibly the top lane with the Queen of Pain mid, but I think more likely than not they want the Sand King mid. They don't want to put the Sand King in that hard lane. They want to make sure Sand King gets the levels farm, can get a quick Arcane Boot, Blink Dagger, and we're going to see what do Orange decide for their last hero. It looks like they'll just pick up some kind of support hero to go with the Chen, maybe a Vengeful Spirit, even a Witch Doctor, something to give them a strong laning phase as well as a nice mid-game presence. And that's assuming Prophet is going to be running at that solo bottom lane, right? And also assuming that Windrunner isn't being played as a support. It's possible to put that Windrunner in a support role, but I'd say it's not all that likely. And as for how they want to lane this, with Templar Assassin picked up, it could be Templar Assassin mid with Windrunner or Prophet in the top lane, the safe lane, and looking to just give those utility heroes all that farm and all the ability to have a big impact and also help push lanes down. I mean, give one of those heroes the safe lane, and with Chen coming out to push, Windrunner can spam creep waves, Prophet can spawn treants, and that could be a great way to push down early towers. And Mineski, if they have a Queen of Pain soloing that top lane, that's a very hard lane for Queen of Pain to actually stop pushing as well as stop them farming. So last pick coming up now, it's going to be a Weaver. Mineski pulling out some heroes they're not all that familiar with and don't use all that often, but this is where it matters. So this must be something they've practiced or at least thought through, because this is single elimination. Winner of this goes on to the semi-finals, where they await the winner of, I believe it's Ideal and MSI Evolution Gaming Team. The other semi-final is going to be the matchup between whoever Izone and Pacific. Pacific beat Mith.trust. So Izone and Pacific, we've got an all-Filipino affair there. And these 2 quarterfinals here are going to decide who gets into the semi-final. Orange versus Mineski and MSI versus Ideal. So guys, introducing your 2 teams. Teams who don't even need an introduction, but we'll do one anyways out of sheer respect for them. Over on the Sentinel side, representing the Philippines, representing Mineski Power Color, we're going to have Jay on the Queen of Pain. We've got Woots playing the Earthshaker. We've got Owa playing the Sand King. We've got Jules playing the Weaver. And finally, we've got RR playing that Crystal Maiden. And another team. No introductions even really necessary. The star-studded lineup representing Malaysia, representing Orange Esports. We've got Ice playing the Witch Doctor, Mushi playing the Windrunner, Extinct on the Chen. We've got Templar Assassin in the hands of KYXY. And finally, at the bottom lane is going to be Winter playing that Prophet as the solo bottom hero. So Prophet is going to be using those treants to pull this creep wave around. No Templar Assassin for Mushi. It is going to be in the hands of KYXY, who has sort of taken over the carry role for them. Mushi playing more the solos or the utility heroes. It's going to be KYXY who plays heroes like the Templar Assassin, the Obsidian Destroyers, as Weaver will pick up the Illusion Rune. Going to give him some nice early last hitting at this bottom lane as he does. No, he's not going to go for that Treant. Not going to spend the time doing that. And in come the Treants. They're going to look to pull this creep wave away, give the Prophet an easier time farming. And Weaver can actually stop this. He has the illusion, so he can prevent the wave from reaching the tower. And these Treants are going to cause some problems here. CM could even pick up the Frostbite. Yes, he does. That's one way of stopping this, so that's going to help out a bit. But Weaver is going to be forced to fight these creeps at tower, but the Illusion Rune is going to help him out a lot. So a very lucky rune to get at level 1 when you're up against this kind of strategy from the Prophet. And we will see him quite easily getting these last hits because of the extra damage and the tanking from those Illusion Runes. So CM going to start stacking this. Actually, not even going to stack it, just going to straight up pull it. Prophet is still stuck at this tower. Maybe going to summon some more Treants and look to come on in. Meanwhile, mid lane, Sanking versus Templar Assassin. Going to be a fairly even matchup, I want to say. Sanking will be using the double crow to bottle crow back and forth, allow him to spam a lot more, whereas Orange, it looks like they've only got the one courier, which is going to limit Templar Assassin's ability to control this lane. Bottom lane, CM, harass. Winter, unable to get near the creep wave. He's got experience for 1 or 2 creeps, but right now it is pushing forward, and ES is going to take over this creep pool as he does look to want to come in, possibly for a gank. Frostbite goes down. The swarm is there. Winter, the tower is going to go in the bug, meaning the Weaver can still go in. The minus armor is still ticking away. He does get rid of the bug, and Weaver chasing. Is he going to go for this? It's a smart decision not to, but Weaver wasting a lot of time. Going to miss out on some farm, and also going to see that Prophet can tango up and come back to lane as Weaver is going to... Oh, he's tanking the tower here. Taking a lot of damage there as he gets down nice and low. Some misplays there coming out from Jules. As we do see, top lane. That's where the Queen of Pain is still stuck at level 1. About to hit level 2, but up against such a hard lane. The Witch Doctor, the Chen, the Windrunner. And this lane is going to look to push fairly soon as well with this big creep wave they can get, as well as Chen pulling out his creep. He's currently got a safety hell call, although he may look to try smoke. If he smoke ganks mid lane, or even comes around from behind and kills the Queen of Pain, it will give a big advantage to Orange, and that's going to be what they look to do. Bottom lane, Mushi still farming up. Prophet's managing to finally get some XP now the creep wave has reached his tower. He also will have the teleport up now, so he can help gank either top lane or mid lane, and that means when the Chen goes to gank one of those lanes, Prophet can be there as well, although he does need to hit level 3 to get the Sprout as well. He probably just has teleport with those summon treants, so he doesn't actually have Sprout yet. And here comes Chen. No smoke used, just going to go straight past the river as he has already dewarded. Because he dewarded, or I don't know, I'm not sure if he actually dewarded or if he just put a sentry down there to check. But he's put a sentry down at both these top river spots, so I assume one of them was dewarded, and he's going to be looking to come in for a gank on this Queen of Pain. The creep wave is coming now. He at least wants to make sure they get the tower, as Jay Bimbo doing all he can to keep this lane, keep this tower up. Here comes the creep wave, and they are going to go. Cast gets popped. It's not going to bounce back. And here comes Chen. The blink, the shackle. Nothing going to get shackled to. Prophet is there. The problem is there's no Sprout, as mentioned, but there's enough damage. The power shot goes flying in, but it's actually Witch Doctor who picks up the first blood. The pure right-click damage was enough. Level 1 blink on Queen of Pain, not enough, as we do see a first blood picked up. But meanwhile, it will come at the cost, possibly, of this tier 1 tower at bottom. As it's been left unguarded, Weaver will pop down the swarm. That's going to be used just to help push out this wave, as Weaver is going to start getting more and more farm. Up to 21 CS and counting. The Bassi ring is turned on. They want this tower, although they are going to have to start tanking as the glyph does get popped. Poor CM of all the heroes. CM is the target. They want to keep this siege wagon alive, and they do manage to do so. That's going to help them get this tower. If that siege wagon had died there, this tower may not have gone down. It still may not go down. Creep wave is there. Prophet can even send in some treants, but it looks like ES is going to lure the creep wave away, and Weaver are going to keep right-clicking away. They should be able to get this tier 1 tower, and meanwhile, Orange haven't really done any damage to the tower. They took the first blood instead of the tower. It's sort of a trade-off. You can either get the kill, or you can get the tower, and as it stands, Mineski take the tower while the first blood did go to Orange. And I mean, when it's first blood, you do get the extra gold, you do get the extra momentum, but it did go to the Witch Doctor, so not the hero they would have wanted that first blood going to. They would have preferred it to be in Mushi's hands, but Mushi, 25 CS, And here comes the support. ES is coming at top just to stop this push from happening. And that's going to mean Mineski get the first tower of the game and also protect their own towers. Oh, great fissure. Woots traps him in. He's going to be okay by the looks of things. Chen is actually coming from behind as ES needs to probably get out here. Queen of Pain doing some blocking here. ES going to walk back in. Woots goes down. Test of Faith from Extinct. Bit of a mistake there. It was a great fissure, but Chen was there with the backup coming from the side. And now Orange look to return the favor. Take out the tier 1 tower in the top lane. Much like Mineski did at bottom. We see Perseverance being bought by Jules. He's going to be going for that Lincoln Sphere straight up, which will give him a lot more survivability. It's going to mean if Windrunner looks for a shackle shot, it's sort of a great way to initiate on and kill a hero like Weaver. If you can hit a shackle shot, Weaver can die. But with Lincoln Sphere, he gets so much survivability. Meanwhile, mid lane, a lane we have hardly looked at all, is actually going strongly in one way. Owa only 16 CS, the 3 denies. Templar Assassin, 30 CS, 13 denies. Great start for the Templar Assassin at the mid lane. Doesn't actually have any boots. Went for Wraithband, Magic Wand, and Bottle, but has managed to keep this Sand King from farming anything. And Sand King is forced into the neutrals, in fact, as he needs to get some items up. Templar Assassin going to be so happy with how this lane is going. We'll be looking to just keep getting the farm, keep getting the levels, and go ganking a bit later on in the game. Bottom lane, Weaver, 34 CS. We will have a quick save, I believe, as long as nothing is happening. As, we will see just whether or not Mineski, they're down 2 kills, but they've got a lot of farm. And Weaver with a, so yet Perseverance like 5 minutes into the game, and they do think about going in on the Templar Assassin. It's not really a kill they can get. The refraction is there. They've only got the 2 melee heroes. They can't really chase all that well. Maybe with the Epicenter, though, they could go looking for it. He has got mana if he pops a Magic Wand to use that Burrow Strike Epicenter combo. As top lane, we see Windrunner versus Queen of Pain. The dueling it out continues as Windrunner, so much farm. It's going to pick up those Phase Boots now, I believe. He does have 1,500 gold. That's his Phase Boots. And with Phase Boots, he can do so much harass damage onto the Queen of Pain. Not to mention, he can basically last hit almost every creep, get most of those denies because his base damage is going to be so much higher. Look at this, he's hitting around 100 damage, Queen of Pain only around 60. Going to force Queen of Pain to use those nukes, the scream to actually farm creeps. As right now, we will see whether or not Mineski are going to be able to sort of hold this together. They need to start taking a few more towers, or maybe they're just going to be completely relying on this Weaver to carry them through. The last time these two teams met in the Gigabyte Gigabyte Mineski Pro Gaming League, it was a 70-80 minute game between the two teams where Mineski came out on top. We may be seeing something similar here as both teams look to be playing a very farm-oriented style of play. Mineski not being their usual super aggressive selves, as here we see they want to go on this Prophet. Prophet does have that TP, and there we go. Frostbite's going to use. He's going to pop the TP, but it's going to be too late, and Weaver picks up the kill. In comes the cask. It's going to bounce back to the CM, but there's not going to be enough damage. Witch Doctor needs to be careful as we're going to see another TP coming in. It's Windrunner. CM should go down here. Weaver is going to try help him out, but it's not going to be enough here. The kill does go to Witch Doctor. Once again, Witch Doctor taking a kill that you want to give to the Windrunner, and Weaver taking a lot of damage. The power shot comes after the time lapse, which means he's going to be quite low. He pops the swarm. He's going to go back in. Windrunner needs to be careful. A power shot could be what he needs to get the kill on that Weaver. Weaver finds the Prophet. Nope, not going to get the kill. Does use those treants, and ES is there to back him up. Weaver, though, getting very low on mana. Only has 45 mana, as we're going to see ES looking for the Prophet. Not going to do enough damage, and ES will go down. A bit of a foolish play there. Getting a bit overzealous was Woots. And the Mineski captain pays for it with his life, as now Orange up 5 kills to 2. But there is still some farm going in Mineski's favor. Weaver doing well at bottom. Sand King catching up a bit at mid. Not to mention Queen of Pain had some time alone at this top lane. Although we'll find Templar Assassin. Look at the huge damage output as we do see it instantly. TP from Jay. Doesn't even want to hang around anymore. Just says, okay, I'm out of here. And that Templar Assassin is going to be doing a lot of damage at this rate. Only has a lot of CS. 46 CS at 9 minutes in. I mean, not complete free farm, but that's a very high CS for this point in the game, but doesn't really have the items to show because he's been buying lots of small items. And for those of you lagging, definitely choose a different quality. People are saying there are people who are watching this in the highest quality possible, the 720p plus, and it's not lagging. So try a different quality, try something else, mix it around, but it should not be lagging. Anyways, guys, we're going to see Crystal Maiden coming in towards the top lane. They maybe want to go on this Templar Assassin, but they need to be careful. Templar Assassin could just fight his way out as CM. One illusion goes down. The real CM is actually there as well. Sanking joining them on the top lane. Sanking now up to level 8. Going to pop the Sandstorm, push out these waves. And does pop the Burrow Strike. Says, ES, what are you doing? Those creeps are mine. Sanking will... No, he's not going to pick up Arcane Boots here. He's got enough gold for them, but it looks like he just wants to get the Blink Dagger up. He's got the Bottle and Bond. That's going to give him the mana pool he needs. As he does, once again, send the bottle back to base. He's full of money. They want to go on this hero, this Templar Assassin, with the... Oh, no, SK going to run into some creeps of Shen's. Not going to go in there, as we do see. Top lane. SK, ES, CM, there. There's the Burrow Strike. Chen is going to send back Templar Assassin. He will survive this. Yes, he does. Pops the wand. Gets sent home. Great play from Chen as Mineski. Unsuccessful gank attempt. They had the Sentry Ward there. They thought they would get that kill, but it's not to be. And meanwhile, bottom lane, Jules goes down. The Sentry Ward from Mushi. Mushi picks up a solo kill on Jules. Top lane, action going down. Frostbite going to slow down the advances of Chen's creeps. Templar Assassin wants the ES. The fissure has been used. Prophet is TP'd in. And ES will go down as we see Sanking just running for his life. He's up to 1500 gold. Mid lane, meanwhile, Queen of Pain taking so much damage, blinks away just in time. Needs to be careful though. A Prophet TP. He's going to TP home himself before anyone does come in or cut him off. He doesn't want to chance it. If Prophet TP's in, gets him with a couple right clicks, suddenly he'll find himself not in a position he wants to be. As Sanking doing a lot of damage with that Burrow Strike, sorry, not Burrow Strike, Sandstorm. Chen gets down very, very low, but Sanking unable to go in. Does manage to find the Prophet as he is trying to take out a few more of these Chen's creeps. Does manage to do so, I believe, although maybe it did get denied there. And now Orange up 7 kills to 2. Quite a low action game. Normally these games with Mineski and these Filipino teams have non-stop action and kills. This game is one of the exceptions here. The Sandstorm doing a fair bit of damage here. He's going to have 9 charges, which will give him that'll give him enough mana to use a Burrow Strike, which is why we see Prophet backing off, playing it safe. CM, Invis, gets spotted though. The Sentry Ward from Ice was enough. And at the moment, Orange are leading the way. 8 kills up to 2 up. We see Weaver with 66 CS trying to do some damage to this T2 tower. Stops hitting it before it gets deniable range. Smart play there coming out from Jules. If he hit it again, it gets deniable. And Orange are going to all TP in to make sure he doesn't get it. Or at least Mushi will be there to at least contest it. Try get the deny. If Mineski wait, they can make sure they go for the tower when it can't be denied. And ensure that they do get all the gold for that. As Jules tries to test the waters there. He uses the Shikuchi and sees where exactly the Sentry Ward is. By using that when creeps are there, he can figure out where the Sentry Ward is, whether it's still there, and that is some smart play. Whether or not it was the intent or not, I don't know. But Orange, they pick up another kill. Jay goes down. Queen of Pain goes down. ES gets caught. Prophet, TP, Sprout, the slow. Another kill. Mushi picks it up. 10 kills to 2. And we're going to have a quick save once again.
The town is under siege.
As Orange find themselves in a troublesome Mineski find themselves in a troublesome position. Orange, though, want to try to get this tower deny. Oh, the deny! The cask! The Witch Doctor gets the deny, and that is what happens when it's not really safe to push. Not so much it's safe to push, but the problem is there's heroes that are going to contest it. You want to go for those towers when the other team's heroes are distracted. Witch Doctor came in just in time to get that deny. And meanwhile, Orange are going to be pushing at this mid tower. That's the one thing Orange are not doing very well. They haven't got many towers yet. Only the one top tower. Despite the 10-2 kill lead, they don't have complete map control. Not to mention their support heroes, as well as their farmers, don't have that global gold that you get from all those towers. Windrunner going to get sent back home. And Mineski may want to just try to take some towers. They've already taken 3. Mineski are actually up 3 towers to 1. And they are by no means that far behind. They're actually in an okay position here. This next few team fights are going to be very, very important and crucial as we see Sanking picking up a Blink Dagger. He's going to want to get that level 11 though to really get that powerful ultimate coming into play. As we see Witch Doctor doing more warding, making sure that Orange at least have map vision where they can get it. Although having not taken towers, they can't get as much vision as they'd like. They definitely can get some key vision, although this Observer Ward here will be spotted actually. This Sentry Ward will see it. They may look for a D Ward. They decide to back off.
Players' forces are under attack.
The Observer Ward actually is about to expire for Mineski, so while he hasn't actually de-warded, there's not a huge need to do so. Jules at bottom getting very close to that Lincolns. He is going to have a 15 to 16 minute Lincolns. He's up to 1k gold, Ultimate Orb, Perseverance, and that is going to be a lot of farm and definitely a hero to look out for. Templar Assassin, no Blink Dagger as of yet, will have it in a short amount of time. 15 minutes in, around when you want your Templar Assassin to start getting that Blink Dagger, and he is going to have it in just 200 gold. As we do see Mushi at mid, what has he picked up? He's going for a 4-staff, as he does have that Staff of Wizardry. It's a common item. Often you'll see the mech being picked up first, but with Chen on the team, Chen will go for the mech, and it looks like Prophet is going to be going for a Necro Book here, a great team item to have for the mana drain, as well as just creating a bit of a buffer. You can also get vision. Once you get the Necro Book 3, you get the vision of the Weaver, which will be so important later on in the game when that Weaver starts getting more and more farmed and becomes a bigger threat to Orange Esports.
A player's forces are under attack.
Top lane, Sentry Ward gets dropped. Sanking manages to stun his way out just in time. The cask actually finds creeps. Sanking blinks away. Should be okay here. That he does get sprouted, but I don't think they actually have many sentry. Yeah, they've got one sentry left, but it's not going to be enough. And these creeps also very low. Sanking not going to go looking though. He's picked up a Robe of the Magi just for his mana problems. As we will see Jules 16 minutes in, gonna look for the Templar Assassin. KYXY trying to fight his way out, gonna get taken out possibly. Chen pops a heal. Yes, the kill does go to Jules, who now will have that Lincoln's coming out. A very important kill there. Mineski want to slow down the Templar Assassin's farm, and Templar Assassin has picked up the blink, but that's going to slow down his momentum. He's got to wait to respawn. He can't really be in the position he wants to be in. And Mineski charging forward at this bottom lane. They may just want to chip away for some TPs. They're not actually trying to push down this tower here or try to get racks here. It's more strategic. They're forcing Orange to come defend. You're going to see Windrunner TP in, and that means they can't push this mid lane. They can't push this top lane, and the Windrunner is stuck at this bottom lane, having TP'd in, at least for the time being. So Mineski get a much greater idea of where the Windrunner is on the map, and they know that Windrunner is quite limited in where he can move. If he goes missing, it means he's gone. He has to walk. His TP's on cooldown, so he can walk towards mid lane maybe to push. But Mineski continuing to farm. Lincoln's is up on Jules. What is going to be his next item of choice? Probably something to give him some DPS. With just Lincoln's, he is not doing all that much DPS. If he wants sort of a mix of DPS as well as survivability, he can go for that Manta style. And we will see him go do some damage onto Mushi, take out this Siege Wagon, as ES has not actually got all that much in terms of items. Has a Null Talisman and Boots. May try to pick up some Arcane Boots, but Mineski, by the looks of it, they just like to get as many, get those Blink Daggers up as quickly as possible. Blink out, sorry, more like Burrow Strike out, coming from Oa. He's going to TP home just in time, and a failed gank attempt coming from Orange. Orange who need to start making something happen. They need to either get towers or kills. This mid tier 1 tower is actually deniable. As we will just close that little nuisance. And mid lane, Jules, 95 CS. He's going to be approaching that 100 CS mark before 20 minutes by the looks of things, and that is definitely where you want your carry to be. If we look at the Scourge team, Windrunner 90 CS as well. Bit of a farm fest we've got today, guys. 92 CS on Templar Assassin. There are some kills mixed in between, but this is what happens when two top teams meet. They don't want to make any mistakes. Typically you see Mineski playing very aggressive, but it's a high risk play, which is why they're maybe playing a safer style here. As we will see Queen of Pain going for a Bloodstone. Jay, we saw this yesterday. He went for a Bloodstone item, Bloodstone as his first item, followed it up with a Lincoln Sphere, and I believe it was a Lincoln Sphere and an Aghanim Scepter, and then just had a huge mana pool, never had any mana issues, not to mention it does give some nice HP and survivability as well. And here we're going to see the gank coming in. 1 stun, 2, and the Test of Faith. Ice picks up another kill, 4 kills, not a single death. Some great support play coming from Ice, who is playing very, very well so far. Orange pick up their 11th kill of the game. Not that many for a 20-minute game, considering Mineski only have 3, but the farm is, I want to say slightly, the actual CS scores, I believe, are slightly in Orange's favour. We'll have a quick check, in fact. 57 to Sand King, 107 for Weaver, 94 on Queen of Pain. Over on the Scourge team, we've got 99, 97. No, Mineski actually leading the farm with only 2 heroes on Orange with a decent farm. Winter has only got 10 CS. He's going to have a few neutrals on top of that, but he's not actually that farmed. He will be going for that Necrobook, but he's been ganking and supporting his team. Mineski have much more farm distribution, and they're going to be getting a lot more items up. Not to mention they've got the towers as well. So despite this being 11 to 3 kills in Orange's favor, I would say Mineski are right in this game. They are not behind by any means, although they can't afford to give away these kills. Wood's actually going down. That's going to be the that was at bottom lane. Woods goes down with the Prophet Ultimate and the Windrunner coming in, and it looks like he was just trying to farm that, either the Blink Dagger or those Arcane Boots, and gets picked off at bottom lane. Bit of a mistake coming from him. Sand King is smoked, heading towards the top lane. CM is there, and Chen is coming in with those creeps. Sand King going to be going. He's one creep away. Hits level 11. He's got that level 2 epicenter, and they're going to go on him perhaps. Chen thinking about it. The Queen of Pain is the bait. Will they take it? Sand King is still sitting in those trees. Queen of Pain going to blink out though. They decide it's maybe not the best idea. If the Queen of Pain dies before Sand King can come in, it could be problematic. Weaver at bottom, 120 CS. Weaver's late game potential is a lot more than Templar Assassin. The teams that have been using the Linnea hero have been using him for mid-game aggression and to push in the mid-game once he has that Blink Dagger. Be aggressive with the Blink Dagger, and I fear that Orange maybe aren't being aggressive enough. It's not their style to be aggressive, which is why we don't see them picking up Templar Assassin all that often, but they're trying it out here, and they are using it, getting quite a lot of farm, up to 115 CS, but hasn't actually had that much of an impact on the game as of yet, as we see Sand King TPing to this tier 2 tower, as he does want to make sure he doesn't get found in those trees. Would not have been a desirable position for him. Sentry Ward is dropped, it would have been there to do a bit of de-warding here. Queen of Pain, Sand King, going to compete a bit for this farm, as Queen of Pain wants to finish that Bloodstone. He has the Perseverance, all he needs is a Vitality booster. Meanwhile, Templar Assassin, there's the aggression you need, as CM and ES get caught in no man's land. CM and ES should not be in that kind of position when there's a Prophet who can TP anywhere on the map. Not to mention these mobile heroes like Windrunner. Templar Assassin has a Blink Dagger, and because of those 2 kills, easy Roshan here. And we're going to have a quick save following this Roshan, as right now Orange 14 to 3 up, are looking in a much better position with those 2 kills, especially if they can get Roshan here. It looks like Weaver wants to contest this. Is he going to go in for the Jack? It's not going to be, as KYXY picks up the Aegis, and we're going to have a quick save. Weaver continuing to farm at mid lane, up to 140 CS. But right now, the score that Mineski must be worried about is this top kill death score. 3 kills, 14 deaths is the ratio, and Orange are going to be pretty happy with the position they're in, especially now with this Aegis up on Templar Assassin. He is getting very close to that Desolator as well. He has it in about 600 gold. And we are going to see an initiation. It's on the Queen of Pain. The Witch Doctor pops the ultimate. It's not going to do enough damage though, as Queen of Pain manages to blink out. The cast from Witch Doctor did not bounce back to the Queen of Pain. If it bounced back, and with a bit of luck, Witch Doctor could have maybe picked up that kill. But meanwhile, mid lane, Sand King has the Blink Dagger. He's going to find he needs to be a bit careful. There is a Sentry Ward near this mid lane, although I think he may be just out of range. Or he's close. He will back off now. He does have both Burrow Strike as well as a Blink Dagger. Plenty of survivability for him, unless he does get stunned down. Queen of Pain, 0-3. Not the best game so far for Jay, but he is farming up. Mineski, even when they're losing on kills, they always make sure they get the farm they need to still have an impact on the game. Looking for a shackle shot, going to get it. Jay in trouble. Cast goes in. Jay needs to find a gap in between to blink out the Maledict, the Prophet ultimate. He goes down. And a great shackle shot coming from Mushi. The shackle shot setting up the kill as Jay goes down. Mineski, meanwhile, pushing towards the mid lane. so much is going to come down to Jules, how much farm he can get. He's up to 2.7k gold. Could go for that Radiance if he wants some damage here, as Orange looking to push. They are going to take out the last tier 1 tower on the Mineski side of the map. Orange still have their top tier 1 tower, although they have lost their bottom tier 2 tower. So this is going to even it up at 3 towers apiece. And this is top tier 1 tower is going to be the next target for Mineski. They want to make sure they keep getting the farm, the towers, so they don't fall too far behind, because right now the kills, Orange are in complete control. Orange getting kill after kill, using this Prophet to have complete map dominance. They've got the wards up, they've got the map control. And they also need to... They see him in ES once again in a possibly bad position here. This is not the kind of position they want to be in, especially when they don't have that much support. Here comes the Sand King. Epicenter, Blink. Prophet is going to be the target. Prophet should go down. The Chen heal may keep him alive. Templar Assassin, Witch Doctor are there. The Maledict goes down, and it looks like Prophet will survive. He gets earned up as well with Medallion. And there's a great shackle shot. Mushi, KYXY pick up a double. And Orange once again, kill after kill. 17-3. What? I mean, this is the kind of score you see in games that are complete stomps, but this game, it still has the feel of a very closely, tightly fought match, guys. 17-3, but still Orange are not completely dominating here, as we will see. Top lane, Templar Assassin. Age is still on him. He's picked up a BKB, not going for the Desolator, going for the survivability, as well as not just survivability. In some ways, BKB allows you to be more aggressive. It can be an aggressive item, because with Blink BKB, he can blink in and take out the ES with BKB, and there's nothing that Mineski can do to stop him because of that BKB. With a Desolator, they can stun him, they can disable him. Sure, he can kill the ES quicker, maybe in 2-3 right clicks, but the BKB allows him to not get stunned and be a lot more safe when he does be. It basically, it's an item where it gives you survivability, and you use that survivability to be more aggressive. Weaver, up to 3.9k gold. Probably going to pick up that Relic now. Head towards a Radiance, unless he wants to go for some other damage items, such as that Barrizer or an MKB, but I believe it's going to be a Relic being picked up now. Jules, 26 minutes in. Lincoln Sphere, Relic, 1k gold to Radiance, and that is just what Mineski need here. Top lane, they're searching around, not going to find anyone. Yes, backing up the Queen of Pain, the Sand King. They're at mid, just getting some farm and momentum, going towards this mid lane. TP coming in from Mushi. Mushi, forget Sheepstick. He's picked up a Necrobook 3. Orange love to do this. They pick up multiple Necrobooks. We'll see a Necrobook on Prophet soon. We may even see Witch Doctor go for one later on in the game. Chen could pick up a Necrobook. They love to get multiple Necrobooks and use those as a buffer, as a damage dealer, to help them push, to help them take down towers, and also to prevent their opponents from engaging on them. As we do see this top lane, KYXY just standing in front. He has the Aegis, he has the BKB. There's nothing that Mineski can do to him, really, as they do pop the smoke. They want to go in. Yes, Blink Dagger. That is what Mineski been waiting for, maybe. As Sand King will just go in, Sandstorm up. And I think Orange are going to have to avoid this fight. Both Blink Dagger on both Sand King and Earthshaker means this is not a fight they want to pick, and they're going to go. Sand King looking for a stun. Where's the ES? The Blink. Queen of Pain ultimate. The huge AoE combo from Mineski. Not going to hit. Shackle shot. Hits 2. Hits 3. The Templar Assassin doing so much damage. Queen of Pain on the run. Mineski, though, starting to pick up a couple kills. Jules has picked up 2. He's going to go down, though, and Orange going to come out on top. 4 kills to 2. As we do see a double kill from Mushi. Jules picked up 2 of his own, but the shackle shots from Mushi in that fight were absolutely spot on. And what a fight from Orange, as we will have a quick save. And oh, what a fight. Jules with that Relic, he hadn't finished his Radiance. Mineski weren't quite ready. They had their Blinks up, but Sand King went in. ES got picked off. He couldn't use his Blink ultimate, and the positioning from Orange was spot on. They won that fight by pure positioning. The ES Blink ultimate did not find anyone. He didn't even use the ultimate. Yeah, he still got his ultimate. Sand King as well didn't even use his ultimate. Neither Sand King or ES used their ultis. And the Filipino team, Mineski, going to find themselves a bit on the back foot here. We do have some big items. Look at this Queen of Pain, 176 CS. A 0-4 Queen of Pain, but he's got all the items he could hope for 28 minutes into the game. So almost hitting 200 CS at just 29 minutes into the game. Mineski, they've still got a chance. They've got a lot of farm on their heroes. I mean, we'll have a quick look at the scoreboard. 76 on Sanking, he's picking up, what is this item even called again? This is what happens when I this is what happens when I don't sleep. I forget names of items. The Veil of Discord, that's right, the Veil of Discord amplifies magic damage done. And if you look at this Sentinel team, ES, Sanking, Queen of Pain, Veil of Discord is such a perfect item to fit their team. And Queen of Pain shackled at mid. Centaur Stomp to follow. Queen of Pain goes down. Great gank coming out from Orange as they are just making Mineski pay for some sloppy positioning. And here go. Oh, Sanking! Ultimate! Oa, what are you doing? He's going to get shackled as well. The power shot, the Necro Book. Going to try and lock Sanking in place. He does stun his way out. The Maledict is there. There goes the ultimate from Witch Doctor. Sanking will go down. He can't hide. The Necro Book is there. Orange pick up 2. And Mineski just playing not their finest Dota. They've had a shaky tournament. They struggled versus Stars Boba. They lost versus Invasion Red in their group stage. And here they are up against Orange, who dominated their group. And Orange up now 25-5. They pick up another kill. Woots goes down. ES cannot find an ultimate. SK as well, failing the epicenter. And Mineski on the back foot now. Going to find their tier 3 towers, their barracks under siege very, very soon. TP going to coming in. Jules knows he has to defend this. The Radiance is there, but Necrobook 3s are there. And this is going to be so hard for Jules to go into. One shackle shot and he dies. They've already broken the Lincoln Sphere. If they can find something to shackle him to, it's just what Orange will be looking for. But Mineski, they're spamming it off. They're trying to get up an Ag Scepter on this Queen of Pain, which will give him a much shorter cooldown. And there we go. Orange back off. The hero's respawning. The ES is back. He has his ultimate. Sanking as well has Blink and Burrow Strike. Doesn't have an ultimate, but just the stun alone could be what Mineski need to set up their defense. And Orange are going to regroup, reposition, maybe look for an opening here. Aegis is still up on the Templar Assassin. That can't be up for much longer, so maybe they want to fight, use up that Aegis while they can, or maybe they'll decide, hey, let's back off, let's wait for Roche to respawn and go in then. Sentry wards down for both teams. As there's a BKB being popped. ES. TP's out. Oh ho ho ho. Templar Assassin wanted that. He even used a BKB charge for it. As this BKB now only down to 8 seconds long. ES going to be happy he survived that one. And we're going to see what can they do. Prophet, Necrobook 2 has a dust as well. 2 Necrobook 3s almost completed for this Scourge team. They've already got one on Windrunner. Prophet is close. Chen up to 4k gold. This Chen is damn rich. Could pick up an Ag Scepter. May pick up a 3rd Necrobook even. Looking at Witch Doctor. He's only got 300 gold. He's been the main support. He's been the one boarding. And Chen, what have you bought? Is it going to be... It looks like it's going to be an Ag Scepter. Only needs the point booster now. 300 gold away from an Ag Scepter. Just 32 minutes in. Massive farm for a Chen who does have 5 kills, 1 death. As this game is getting more and more intense. Orange just getting further and further ahead. But Mineski, they're not out of it. They've got their Blink Daggers. They've got the heroes that can fight and can deal with this lineup coming out from Orange. They can defend for days with their huge AoE combo. The Sand King Blink, the ES Blink. ES now hits level 11. That's an important thing to be. And oh, trouble at bottom lane. Shackled, Templar Assassin. No time to use the time lapse. Jules goes down. Instant buyback. The gem is also there. That helped lock him down. Great support play coming from Witch Doctor. Even with 2 Necrobook 3s, even with Dust, they still want this gem. They want to use it to de-ward. They want to use it so they always have vision of this Weaver. And we're going to see Queen of Pain blink in. Must be getting close to that Aghanim Scepter. He's got a Staff of Wizardry by the looks of it, and he just needs another 700 gold to finish that off. As we see Prophet at top. TP on cooldown. Does he have his teleportation skill? Because Weaver is going to be following him, looking for this kill. And if that teleportation is on cooldown, this could be the end. Oh, he gets trapped in there with him. And Queen of Pain ultimate goes flying in. Makes sure they get the kill. As Winter gets caught out. Mid lane, Sanking up to level 12. They've got level 2 ultimates. Their next big step for Mineski, which will give them a huge boost in damage, will be those level 16. Level 16 Sanking, level 16 ES, but that's a long way away. But the good thing is they are level 2 on those ultimates now, as we do see Roshan getting taken out. And it looks like Aegis will go to the Templar Assassin. Orange now 26-6. Going to be looking to seal this game out very, very soon. Weaver up to 1500 gold, up to, it has 230 CS to his name as well. Queen of Pain 215. I mean, if you looked at if you didn't see the kills and deaths of these heroes, you'd say Mineski are winning this game by these CS. 230, 215, 78 on Sanking, not the best, but look at this Scourge team. 190, 160. Mineski, their creep scores are absolutely insane. But the problem is they're so far behind in kills, as well as the Roshan, which we see once again Orange picking up. Mineski, though, they're only down by 1 tower as well. Yeah, they're 1 tower behind. So as far as creeps and towers go, and the actual gold difference between these teams is probably not that big. Orange, though, are proving that fight after fight, they are the team coming out on top. As right now, they are playing it slow. They're giving Mineski some time to get up some items. We see Weaver, 2k gold. May just want to keep that for buyback as things are going to get tense here. 35 minutes in. Winter, going to want to dodge this swarm. It's going to find him, but not too much to worry about there as Weaver is just looking to farm up. He is going to find himself being ganked fairly soon. He will TP out before anything gets too close to him. As bottom lane, Sanking, ES, hiding in the jungles, leaving a trap for Mushi. Mushi, who's finished off a sheep stick. And he's going to go start that farm. Will they look to pick him off? It's a high-risk play. They don't know where some of these heroes are. They are in the jungle. They're not actually protecting Mushi. And Mushi sees all these heroes missing, is going to back off. Great awareness from him. Knows something is up. As we will see, bottom lane. Still camping, still waiting. The 3 big AoE nuking heroes, the ES, the Sanking, the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain goes out, will be the bait maybe, as Queen of Pain has finished off that Ag Scepter. Comboing this with this Sanking, who has the Veil. This game, I mean, it's still anyone's game. Orange are showing that they can't quite get that Rax just yet. They took down the tier 3 town, but they haven't really put much pressure on in the last 5-10 minutes. Mineski are just applying pressure to all the lanes, keeping lanes pushed out, and smoke is going to be the call coming out from Orange as they head towards that middle lane. Looking for someone, it's going to be the Weaver. Weaver, shackled, will go down. Not a chance in the world for Jules. He gets picked off, and the push towards bottom lane from Mineski is going. TP is going to come back soon, maybe. Windrunner, the first one back. We'll see a shackle shot not latch onto anyone, and now Mineski will have to back off. They don't want to get caught out here. They want to make sure they get back, defend their base as... Ooh, Sanking needs to be careful. Shackle shot not going to find. The sheep was on cooldown. And this Rax should be okay. Without the Windrunner, it's not that easy to push for Orange. Although they have got 50 seconds. They can wait for the Windrunner. And they can also know that Weaver is still dead. Weaver, does he have buyback? No, he bought an ultimate orb. What is he going to be going for? Probably a Manta style at this rate. Sanking going to stun his way in. Pop the Sandstorm. He's in the middle of a gem. A lot of vision. And Templar Assassin picks up another kill. Yes! Blink! Echo Slam! The Chen, so low on HP, will pop the heal. The mech keeping his team alive. KYXY picks up a double. And with Weaver still dead, KYXY will help pick up a third here. Godlike is the call. KYXY, the Templar Assassin, leading the charge. Orange gonna take mid-racks, and with Weaver still dead, there's only one hero standing. It is the Queen of Pain. He's got the Aghanim Scepter, which will allow him to spam that ultimate, but he's not going to be there in time to defend this Rax. The mid-racks will go down. The top racks will also be the target. They're going to get this tier 3 town by the looks of it. Weaver is back. Queen of Pain is going to look to come in, maybe look for a kill, as the Chen does have the Aghanim Scepter, can literally spam his ultimate. It's got a 20 to 30 second cooldown. I'm not sure which it was. I think it's 30 seconds. Maybe it's 20. Queen of Pain, sheep. Is there a shackle? Is there more damage? There's enough. Templar Assassin. KYXY picks up his 12th kill of the game. And Orange may be on their way to the semi-finals and a meeting with either Ideal or MSI Evolution Gaming Team. Right now they are up 4 racks. Mineski, a team who will never give up. They will fight till their throne goes down. And there is still a lot of fight left in them. When they've got these big items, Sanking has his blink. Weaver, ultimate all up on him, getting closer and closer to that Manta style. But Orange is not going to want to give them any time to get their items up. Templar Assassin goes in, one hit, and down goes the Sanking as BKB will get popped. They're going to take out the CM. KYXY, he wants more. The gem is giving them vision. Nowhere for Weaver to run. In, down he goes. Another kill. 4 heroes dead. 4 racks is down, and this is going to be GG. I don't think there's anything left in the arsenal here for Mineski. There's just no no fight left. They want to fight, they want to defend, but there's nothing they can throw at Orange which will stop them from pushing here as KYXY, he's starting work on these tier 4 towers. The Desolator giving extra damage. In comes the Queen of Pain ultimate with the Scream. They may be able to get the 1 kill, but it's not, he has got the Aegis. You have to kill him twice. Shackle shot. Hex. In goes KYXY. He's going to pick up the kill. Even on red HP, he does go down, but that's only the Aegis. And now with Jay dead, the Queen of Pain, the oh so important Queen of Pain with the ultimate spam coming out. 2 Necrobook 3s, Winter and Mushi, both popping them. The tier 4 towers will go down. And Orange have come out on top by the looks of it. GG not being called yet. They want to keep defending Mineski. They've got 4 alive. This is it. Queen of Pain, buyback. Jay, he's the hero they needed to maybe defend this. The ultimate, it's back off. It's no longer on cooldown, but the throne is being focused down. BKB is popped. Templar Assassin wants to go in. 1 hit on the EES. Not going to get the meld damage though. And Queen of Pain trying to blink his way out. Pops the Ghost Scepter, but no, there's enough damage. Ice with the Maledict gets the kill. And CM gets one-shotted. CM, full HP, gets one-shotted. Orange going to be victorious here. GG is called. ES walks in to his death. And guys, what a quarterfinal. What a great show from Orange. Absolutely tearing apart Mineski in terms of kills. Mineski, though, got their items, got their farm. The game's definitely closer than the scoreboard suggests. Mineski did not do all that poorly. Just the team fights, the ganking. Orange were on top of that, guys. So that was your quarterfinals. We're going to be back soon with semifinals actions. We've got the first semi-final, which is the 2 Filipino teams. We've got Pacific up against iZone, and the second semi-final is going to be Orange up against the winner of Ideal and MSI. So guys, stay tuned. We're going to go into a quick commercial break. Thanks for tuning in. We've got more action coming your way very, very soon.